The Timeless Isle was an end-game content zone introduced in Pandaria, and similarly to Korthia in the Timeless Isles, players could find secrets, kill rares, get BoAs for the alts, or collect timeless coins to buy unique items. The Timeless Isle is remembered for its great and fulfilling content, and often players will refer to the zone when discussing ideal endgame content. Gathering some mounts, pets, and perhaps toys from the Timeless Isle could be an activity while waiting for the release of 9.2. In this guide, I will go over the mounts and pets you can easily collect on the Isle already from level 30. First things first, the rare and elite spawns. On the Timeless Isle, you can find many rares in elite spawns which will drop items of interest. They're all very easy to farm, especially if you don't have too many competitors running around the island collecting like you are. There is one rare mob which will drop you a mount, Hulon. Probably the most well-known rare spawn on the Isle is Hulon, who will spawn roughly once an hour. He has a 0.9% chance to drop the reins of the Thundering Onyx Cloud Serpent. What's particular about this drop is that it can be looted multiple times a day, meaning you have a chance for the mount every time you kill the rare. Hulon spawns in several locations on the east side of the Isle. Compared to the single mount you can get from a mob in Timeless Isle, there are 13 pets to get from rare or elite spawns in the zone. Like with Hulon, you can loot these mobs several times a day. The Ruby Droplet has a 3% chance to drop from Garnia around the coordinates 35.27. The Dandelion Frolicker has a 0.19% chance to drop from the Scary Sprites at around 45.75. To access the Scary Sprites, you must click the never-ending Sprite Wood, which is a pink crystal near the nice sprites in the area. The Skunky Elemental drops from Sugon the Sour at the coordinates 37.77 with a 3% drop rate. The Spineclaw Crab drops from the monstrous Spineclaw with a drop rate of around 1.9%. The Spineclaw can spawn in several locations on the southern and western shoreline of the Timeless Isle. The Gulp Froglet has a 3% chance to drop from Buffo. Buffo can spawn in several locations around the coordinates 67.65 and 62.76. The Jade Mist Dancer drops from Jade Mist Dancer with a rate of 0.5%. The Jade Mist Dancer spawns around the coordinates 26.29. The Ominous Flame has a 0.6% chance to drop from the Foreboding Flame around the coordinates 47.35. The Jadefire Spirit also has a chance to drop from the Ominous Flame. The drop rate of this pet is 1.6%. The Ashleaf Spriteling has a 3.64% chance to drop from Leaf Mender at the coordinates 67.44. The Death Adder Hatchling can drop from Imperial Python with a 2.9% drop rate. Imperial Pythons spawn in several locations around the Isle, as can be seen on the map here. And lastly, you can get the Swarmling of Guqi from Guqi the Swarmbringer. He spawns around Old Piju in several locations and has a 2% chance to drop the pet. For the PvPers out there, it's possible to obtain the reins of the Ashhide Mushan Beast, which costs 500 bloody coins. To get these coins, one must engage in World PvP on the Isle. Players on Wowhead recommend using the Firewatcher's Oath item to transform into an Ordon Firewatcher and kill a player of the opposite faction within 20 yards. You can easily do this if you get a friend to help, or just get lucky with the amount of people doing PvP on the island. The Firewatcher's Oath item costs 100 timeless coins and can be bought from Speaker Gulan on the Isles. Apart from the mount, you can also get a pet, the Vengeful Porcupet, for 100 bloody coins from doing World PvP on the island. Same method as mentioned before. There is one pet and one mount to be obtained through reputation on the Timeless Isle. The reputation is with Emperor Xiaohao, and the mount is the reins of the heavenly golden cloud serpent, and the pet is the harmonious porcupet. The pet costs 7,500 timeless coins and can be bought at Revered with Emperor Xiaohao. The mount, on the other hand, costs 10,000 timeless coins and can be bought once you're exalted with Emperor Xiaohao. Now, you might be thinking that that's a lot of rep and a lot of coins, but fear not. The grind for both is very easy and very straightforward. You can basically just tour around the Firewalker ruins, through the Blazing Way and onto the Ordon Sanctuary and kill the mobs along the way. They respawn pretty quickly and each give a small chunk of rep. If you're simultaneously farming rares around the Timeless Isle, you'll very quickly get the Timeless coins that you need. I myself spent just a couple of days farming for the reputation. Just make sure to make use of the Dark Moon Fair or any other reputation buff when you can. Once you have enough rep and enough coins, you buy both the mount and the pet from Mistweaver Ku at the Celestial Court. Since there's something for just about everyone on the Timeless Isle, there are also 4 pets to collect from pet battling in the Celestial Tournament. Chi-Chi, Hatchling of Chi-Chi, Su-Fu, Cub of Suen, Yu-La, Broodling of Yulong, and Zhao, Calfling of Nizhao. They all cost 3 Celestial coins, which you get from doing the weekly quest, the Celestial Tournament. Winning will grant you 1 Celestial coin and 1,000 Timeless coins. To even be able to enter the tournament, you need 15 level 25 pets. However, it is recommended you bring more than that, so there's room to make mistakes. Lastly, you can get 2 pets through caches, or in this case a nest and a timeless chest. The Azure Crane Chick has a 2% chance to drop from the crane nest. A crane nest can be found on several locations around the arena on the Isle, as shown here. Bonkers can drop from timeless chests with a drop rate of around 1.5%. To open these chests, you must obtain a Kukuru's Cache Key. The key you get from Master Kukuru himself for 500 timeless coins. And that should be all the mounts and pets you can obtain on the Timeless Isle. I hope that overview helped you as much as it did me. I certainly need to go to that isle right away and camp Hulon until I get his beautiful mount, even if you still can't fly there. With no release date yet out for 9.2, doing Timeless Isle on a max level character is a really nice activity for the collectors, so best of luck to all of you. As always, thank you so much for watching, for liking and for leaving me comments. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more content from the channel, and tune in for one of my streams Monday, Wednesday or Saturday. My stream schedule is in the description below. Until then, take care of yourselves and see you in the next video.